What's going on, guys? We're playing the first game of the new NBA season, Season 4 for me. This will probably, if I can get going, this is Season 4, so I'm actually ahead of schedule. Now, I'm actually ahead of schedule if I get the next 3 or 4 games in tonight. Because I took forever to play the playoffs last season. I tried to go season to season and play one full season a season on the game. So it's like, oh, yeah. And chatting online and stuff, talking to people.
We've got Wimby.
I got Aaron Gordon. You kidding me? Who's 4? Yeah, it's Aaron Gordon. That's right. I thought I was.
Eldon Johnson out there with Aaron Gordon, and it's Knox in at the 2 spot. That's the.
You don't wear the headband last.
Now here's Holmes.
2 years ago, so I don't remember.
Tries to break his ice. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Holmes has got 7 points in the game. Grant, you had a terrific mid-range game. It feels like more players are going back to that now.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting.
At 51?
The analytics say dunks and three-pointers. But that makes your offense almost just two-dimensional. In many cases, too predictable. You're seeing more and more players, particularly the elite ones, finding comfort in the mid-range. They really have a commanding lead.
That's what he did to me when he was on the Nuggets.
But in rebounds as well.
Here's Williamson. Uses the glass on the layup. 16 points for him.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Three-pointer Holmes. He drops it from range.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, asked to compare his game, Victor Wembanyama said, "I would hate that my game resembles any one player because that wouldn't be ambitious enough. My whole life, I've always tried to be one of one. I don't know where it comes from. I think I was born with it. I've always tried to."
I gotta see how many assisted offensive rebounds I have because I know I got a lot. I have 5. That's what he's got. Damn, I have 2. So Victor's killing me in the offensive rebound department right now. How many rebounds do I have? He has 11. I have 11. He has 8. So he's got 13. I've got... Hey, we're tied right now. We're tied. Okay, we're tied in rebounds.
The original. Well, my goal is to be like something you have never seen. BA?
Wow. Mission accomplished there, Allie. Thank you. So it's San Antonio now. After the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago. And the baseline jumper, no good.
Hey, that counts.
For New Orleans, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Williamson with the bucket.
That's been typical of their
shoddy defense from Gordon there.
They're sharing the ball and creating.
Aaron Gordon shots. Can't really defend. He's more of a perimeter guy. Where's my thing at? I'm blindly searching for my thing in the dark, like trying to find where my thing is. This is going to be the one. This is the one that made $100 million. I think they made like $1 billion in like their first 3 days of being released. Oh my God. I did not know that. That was nuts. They made a lot of money their first 3 days. I guarantee you they had like 50,000 people download that game that same day. Probably why it took.
Three-pointer Holmes. Hardaway grabs the board.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Throw it down.
Come on. Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Count it.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Back to Matherin. To the paint. Shot's good by Red.
Pass to an assist.
Red's got 10 points.
I got 6 assists, so I'm doing actually really good.
More than once
need to get a few more assists this quarter.
Basket inside.
At least one more.
Out of bounds.
I can get 3 in the third, or 3 in the fourth. Yeah.
All right, let's go to the leaderboard and see the top passing teams last season. Number 1, New Orleans.
It was a joy to watch these guys play. Constant ball movement and player movement.
I like to see when we get done. I like to see how many assists we have right now in this game. We have 41. Holy shit. God damn. So basically, almost all of our things come off assists. Okay, that's cool. We have 8. They have no points on the deal. We have 8 on turnovers, off turnovers. That's not bad. We have 1 more foul than they do. We have 16 more dunks than they do. We have 52 points. That's what it is now. Our time possession is way lower because we're quick on the bounce.
Defenses were worn out by the end of games.
Williamson left side to the inside. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Gordon. Here's Knox. Drained it for 2 points. The Pelicans have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. Davidson shot
the Euro.
They have no answer
That was a Euro.
Inside.
San Antonio has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the
I'm
perimeter
digging
since
deep in my
halftime.
bag. No, you're not getting the ball. Get the fuck out the way.
Now here's Holmes. Defense is right there. Gordon, the pass to
Get out
Knox.
the paint.
Gordon outside.
You gotta get the ball. You got the
wing
ball
on the
again.
left.
How'd you get that
Shot
ball?
clock at 6.
Uh-oh.
Pass to Holmes. Spurs need to get one up here. Johnson for 3. Counted from distance.
Keldon.
Johnson's
Jesus.
got his 3rd basket of the night.
His confidence growing over time. The coaching staff encourages Keldon Johnson to shoot off the catch. That's his shot.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create. And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
First personal foul. First team.
And he makes the first.
At the line for your Spurs.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And Richard, you played for 8 different teams. But what was your favorite city in the NBA?
Oh, it wasn't any of the places that I played. I love LA. I love Miami. I love New York. Love me some Toronto. But my favorite place was Phoenix.
Here's Holmes.
The golf courses are
Following the score
amazing.
by New Orleans.
You're right.
Outside Wembanyama. Gordon left side. Back to Johnson. 3-pointer Holmes. They get it back. Wembanyama. He can't get that one to fall. Here's Red. 10 points for him. Here's Davidson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Aaron Gordon.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Highland, he's checked in for New Orleans.
Bones. We have Keldon Johnson. I thought we had Keldon Johnson. I thought we did. We do have Keldon Johnson. Oh, they have Keldon Johnson. That's right. Who do we have? Oh, Cameron Thomas.
And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Their next game, playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game. Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Holmes against Highland. Holmes passes to Gordon. San Antonio again missing.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to Davidson. To the middle. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Now here's Gordon. A shot to stop the run. Count it.
Fouling Gordon won't necessarily stop him from scoring. He's not afraid to get physical with opponents.
Reed's checked in for San Antonio. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Pelicans.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
And so it's San Antonio with it after the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago. Johnson.
Oh, Keldon.
Johnson's got 9 points.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Inside, here's Davidson. He got it again! Sensational!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense, really taking it to the opposition. Gordon outside, 4-3. Matherin with a rebound. Matherin's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Down low. Here's Davidson. Nice D from Reed. San Antonio's gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Holmes. Banked it in off the glass. Holmes has got 9 points now in the second half. The Pelicans shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. Davidson. Oh, another one falls.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Gordon, left side. Rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And with this team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Keldon Johnson.
And he drops it for. And so New Orleans takes this one by a large margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
I gotta fix it some minutes now because the fucking coach wants to give me 24 minutes.
This is Brian Anderson, along with our 2K Sports.
First up, Sour Patch Kids are sour and they're sweet, kind of like losing the NBA Finals, but winning the Finals MVP award.
Which has only happened one time.
Jerry West.
Who won the award in such unique fashion?
Jerry West.
Was it Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Jerry West, or Willis Reed?
Jerry West, Lakers star.
Fans,
You're all Lakers.
Direct your attention to center court for the award ceremony.
Gary on, Sebron.
Drake.
Marshall. 2006, 2025, 2026 assist leader.
Zion Williamson. Tyler Davidson. Number 13.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. And now the New York Knicks starters. They've got Dawson, Randall out there with Hart. Then there's Sexton. And for the Pelicans, T is out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Red in at the 1.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammates. Sexton is a quality floor general.
And one thing, Greg, you notice about both these teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
And the shot goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And the pass to Davidson, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Now, here's Sexton. It's Hart on the wing. Clock at 6. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
The Pelicans have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Davidson, and there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Randall.
And every year, Williamson seems to take another leap as a distributor. Great pass on that one.
Be careful now because he may not like that. I got to be careful now because he may not like that shot, and then he may go try to dunk on me again.
Got a piece of it, and stolen by Williamson. They push it up 4 on 3. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in.
All right, too many dribbles.
Impressive. 5 straight makes. Love the play calling here.
Now, here's Sexton. Lost him out, he had 14. And they get it. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot.
Revan, I need you.
It's easy to say, but this is one guy you don't want to foul. Colin Sexton is an excellent free throw shooter.
Greg, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
New Orleans moving it around. Davidson passes to Williamson. The second effort, and boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Sexton against Red. Now, here's Sexton. He's guarded closely. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You love this. The pressure gets physical, and Colin Sexton doesn't blink. Nice job finishing through contact.
Here's Davidson. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. And that's now 10 points for T.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Pelicans, number 1.
Yeah, I mean, the best in the league at forcing those miscues and then capitalizing at the other end. Their defense led to their offense.
To the paint. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
And looking at some numbers for T, he's coming off an excellent season. And he ranks 2nd overall in rebounding. Just a tremendous presence on the interior.
And his unmatchable instincts.
I know who number 1 was. It was probably going to be... What's his name? He plays for the Cavs. Guy I hated guarding. I had to make sure he didn't guard right. Oh, he played with Josh Giddey. That's right. He played with Oklahoma. That's right.
For scoring the basketball. That's what made him number 1 last year. You can't stop him. And you can't even really contain him. Now, here's Sexton. Red with the rebound.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Down low. Got a piece of it. And it's Davidson missing.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Pass to Lambert. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Outside Mathurin. A nice shot by Davidson. Davidson's got 14 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And it's Williamson with the rebound.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Knicks trail by.
I'm surprised I even got there. I was like, oh shit. He's coming down the lane. I didn't even know where he was at. I was guarding my own man.
Still yet to score. Here's Hart. And the Knicks miss again. To the middle. Here's Williamson. And the layup's good off the glass.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
New York takes timeout. Getting their first of the season at this Pelicans team.
And this game will be half of the contest they'll play against each other this year.
It's an interesting matchup. Two teams that don't know each other all that well.
Oklahoma City Thunder roster.
We'll see which one can dictate the pace early.
Chet Holmgren, who it was. It was Chet Holmgren, yeah. Chet's, that's why I was got to guard all the time. It would fuck me over because I had to play. I had to play as Chet. I had to play against Chet and guard him. He's hard to guard.
Knicks trail by 14. Sexton on the wing, guarded by Red. To the right side. Back to Sexton. Shot clock at 6. And that time, also a missed shot.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
And you don't like to concede the free throws, but it's better than getting flushed on.
When you take a glance at the season and standings, Greg, teams are still kind of feeling things out.
Yeah, it's just so early in the season, Kevin, and that means teams still trying to establish an identity as well as experimenting and just trying out new rotations. Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
To the inside, out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Yeah, Chet Holmgren was a hard guy to guard, though. You had to really get on him, and that cost me a lot of fouls at Oklahoma City. The Oklahoma City 5-game. I had to guard Chet Holmgren a lot of times, number 7. And I was like, oh no.
Red.
Right to the rim. At least they saved the layup.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Pelicans.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Passes it to Lambert.
Lance, over here.
Sexton against Red. Tries from 10, and it's blocked. Tries again. The shot by Sexton, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have to foul.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Jones is checked in. Knicks trail by 18.
How many fouls do they have by now? 2 fouls. Okay, so we're tied. Okay.
Tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's the lob to the hoop.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Inside, here's Davidson. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Dawson. Scoreless thus far. Red with the rebound. New Orleans leading by 18. Hangs in the air, and it's Jones as he hits his first shot attempt.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Dawson, guarded by Red. Dawson the pass to Schroeder. Misses from short range. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Pelicans.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Down low. Here's Dawson. Cans the 12-footer.
Well, defending him inside is never an easy job. A little reminder of that right there.
Now the pass to Davidson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Davidson's got 28 points for the game.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And he drives in. Good D by Williamson.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Erased by Zion. He went for it with a lot of enthusiasm.
Pelicans leading by 22. And finished off by Williamson.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them.
God damn.
Already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening.
Well, damn.
And guys,
that's what you call that.
Shots. That's critical.
Fredrickson. Pelicans pull it in.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Power down with both hands.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Schroeder. The Pelicans make their last shot. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Williamson outside. And finished off by Williamson.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's Fredrickson. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
And so here is New York, outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
One of the things that you know when you miss free throws is you're giving the team opposite you all the momentum. You're failing to capitalize on their mistakes.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Here's Dawson, guarded by Red. It's stolen by Mathurin. Jones, no one around him. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Pass to Hart. Over to the wing. Here's Fredrickson. No good on the 3.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Well, that's just the pure strength and explosiveness of Williamson. Easily finishes there through the contact.
And Dawson kicks to Hart. They need this. And the layup is good. Hart's got his second basket of the night.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
15 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. To the paint, here's Davidson, and he lays it straight in. Davidson's got 36.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And so it's
Pelicans 54. The Knicks.
Going with a whole new group out there. The Knicks have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. And that one misses. Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There's no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
Ward out there with T. Then it's Herbert Jones. Then it's Bones Highland. And it's Red in at the point guard. It's the Pelicans 5. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, guys, T in that last outing against the Spurs was all business. He contributed 61 points and made the most of his opportunities from both the floor and the line. He was remarkable in that game. It's not often you see a player that dominant, and I'm sure he wants to keep it going. Guys?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Plus 8
in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
To the middle. Red passes to Davidson. And it's Highland in the corner. To the inside. A nice shot by Davidson. Davidson's got 40 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Dawson driving the lane.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
The Knicks shooting 45% in quarter number 2. Pass to Schroeder. Pelicans with the rebound. Ward's got his 6th rebound on the night. And it's Highland in the corner. The dish now to Red. Shot clock at 5. Here's Davidson. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's Dawson. He dishes it to Schroeder. Dawson inside, guarded by Red. Dawson can't get it to go.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Highland.
Into the lineup for your Pelicans, Tim Hardaway Jr.
Here's Dawson. Pass to Hart. Good. Nice job down low. Hart's got 8 points.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Inside, Davidson. Jones trying to get open, and it's Davidson missing.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
And it's Schroeder missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out. Happen when you make that next look.
And Dawson kicks to Hart. Driving in, and he slams it one-handed.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Pelicans pull it in. There's 38 seconds left now here in the second. Good on the bucket.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
To the paint. Here's Lambert. The rebound. On by Davidson. Davidson's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the half. Drops in the layup for 2. Davidson's got 52 points. The Knicks shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Here's
who's 30.
Dawson.
Oh, sure.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. From the field, they
47.
I win.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Really an incredible game from T.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. Colin Sexton is out there with Dawson. Then it's Randall. Then it's Josh Hart.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
The pass to Hart. That ball is good for another field goal. His sixth. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Here's Davidson, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Oh, what a great game plan from them tonight. That they keep getting it to Zion, and Williamson keeps delivering.
Right against Sexton.
Oh, no.
The rebound by Davidson. Davidson's got 11 rebounds in the game.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
And it's Sexton penetrating over Red. And the Knicks miss again.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. New Orleans shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
One shot.
That free throw good from Davidson. Knicks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half.
How many fouls does Randall have? He has like... He's got 3 fouls because he had 2 in the first quarter because he had 2 illegal picks.
And Doris, you watch the defenses try to corral Benedict Mathurin. He always seems to have an answer, doesn't he?
He does, Kevin. This guy knocks down jumpers in a variety of ways, whether it's off the bounce, catch and shoot situations. His mechanics are clean. He's confident. And boy, he is aggressive.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Sexton the pass to Hart. Down low. Here's Randall. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Randall's got his second basket.
Well, the strength of Julius Randle is an obvious asset. This guy, despite being undersized, is able to finish through contact.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Sexton kicks to Hart. Randall outside. For New Orleans, they've gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the field here in the third, coming out of the break very hot.
Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. New York City remains. He says, coming up in New York, it's all about the grit, the grind, the edge.
Because that's all they had to do was play basketball, because it was all because of entire concrete jungle. There wasn't no like pasture land to play football, no pasture land to play soccer, no pasture land to play baseball. You know, it was all concrete, so they had the next best thing was basketball, and basketball was it. And basketball took off and played in every single section of New York, from Manhattan all the way to Harlem, to Long Island, to the Bronx, to Jamaica, Queens, to, you know, all those places, man. Every place in New York there was a basketball hoop set up for 2-on-2 or 3-on-3 or 1-on-1s, you know. So it's a pretty cool thing.
The competitiveness, the swag, the confidence, the struggle, and the embracing of the bright lights. Kevin?
Well, it's all there, and it is the biggest stage for sure. David, thanks.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Already one of the most powerful dunk artists in the history of this game, Mount Zion.
Sexton against Red. Hart with it. He's got 14. The shot misses. Good D by Williamson. Outside Mathurin. Davidson. Randall grabs the board.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort, you see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
And it's Hart penetrating, and he goes in for the dunk.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. Here's Dawson. Here's Sonnet. Good D by Williamson. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Outside Hardaway. To the middle. That's good from Williamson on the assist from Hardaway. Williamson's got 8 points here in this quarter. For New York, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Three-pointer, Randall. Pelicans with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Davidson. Again, the Pelicans score.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. And you love the effort here late.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's good for 2.
And guys, for Colin Sexton, it's really about taking smart shots, because when he does, you can see he's got the ability to catch fire.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Rebounded by Hardaway. Pelican shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. A nice shot by Davidson.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Knocked away. And here's the fast break. Ahead. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Randall.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
Sexton the pass to Hart. Sone covered by Williamson. 5 to shoot. Pulls up. Hart, no good. And here is Williamson. 22 points for him. Pass to Davidson. Again, what an avalanche!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Hart to halt the run. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. 18 points for Josh Hart.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot. Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Here's Dawson. He's got 8. Outside for Randall. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Randall's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Passes it to Mathurin. Here's Davidson. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the
81
dunker mentality.
18 dunks. 2.
Here's Dawson. And there's the pass to Sexton. Here's Dawson. Over Mathurin. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And here are the Pelicans now. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Another bucket! Wow!
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
Well, the team has got to be thrilled to see Colin Sexton work the pick-and-roll game and find the open teammate.
To the inside. And again, another shot trained there from Davidson.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
2 minutes.
Inside, Hart. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
Assist goes to
20 points for Josh Hart.
Yeah, Julius Randle has a good feel on the offensive end. On time and on target with the pass. Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
And for the Knicks, they're shooting around 48% so far in the 3rd. Here's Dawson, defended by Mathurin. Outside for Randall. 6 on the shot clock. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Mathurin's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the paint, here's Davidson. And yep, another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Here's Dawson, defended by Mathurin. Looking to get it going. Dawson gets the bucket. Dawson's got 10.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Knicks. Pass to Dawson. Randall outside. Kicks to Sexton. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Williamson.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sight.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. No
oh my God.
He's got 8.
Well, the effectiveness of Julius Randle, wherever he is on the floor, the mid-range, one of those tools in the toolbox. That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
We're down by 30 points. Oh, God, they're down by 60-something points. Almost 70 points.
From deep three-point land, that shot off.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And so it's New Orleans with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll return shortly. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Substitution on the court.
We've got Hawkins. T is out there with Ward. Then it's Bones Highland. And it's Wheeler in at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Down low. A nice shot by Davidson.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
New York's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. He's defended by Highland. Well, we know that scoring in the league, Doris, has been on the uptick this era. Do you see that trend continuing?
It's hard to imagine, Kevin, that it won't unless the league makes an adjustment to bring a little bit more defense back into play. That is something you've heard Steve Kerr talk about. Have we tilted the scales too much to favor the offense? We'll see what happens.
For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Hawkins, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
And guys, this is becoming the story of the second half. Missed free throws. You can't come back in a game if you can't make your foul shot.
The Pelicans have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. Though it's pretty nice efficiency there.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
And again, it's the Knicks missing. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Strong work at that end of the floor. Pass to Highland. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Basket counts. Hawkins has got 4 points this quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass earning an additional opportunity.
Here's Ward. Knicks with the rebound. Schroeder's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
The Pelicans have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the 4th quarter. He takes it in. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Bucket is good. And for the Knicks,
I don't even know.
Just 38% from the field.
So shooting 90. Oh, shit.
Line, it's DiVincenzo. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that put so much pressure on the guys around him.
Passes to Wheeler. What do you think of the league's most recent CBA? Greg, that 7-year deal just signed.
Well, Kevin, the NBA and Players Association both need to
I'm happy, but not very happy because I haven't got I need 2 more.
Of the decade. Most pro sports don't have this kind of stability.
DiVincenzo against Highland. Dishes it to Schroeder. Just 5 on the clock. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Ward. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely 0 chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
Randall's checked in for New York. Here's DiVincenzo. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him. There's no doubt.
Oh! Misses.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
New York on D. A nice shot by Davidson.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now DiVincenzo. Fredrickson. He's covered by Hawkins. To end the run, Dante DiVincenzo, and that's good.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
There's the pass to Wheeler. And yes, it's good.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
New York shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. From the high post, he drills it.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
Pass to Wheeler. Here's Davidson. He's defended by Randall. Here's Davidson. Takes it inside, and that one drops for him.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And T is going to pick up the foul. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. You know, Doris, something to admire about Julius Randle is the joy, the pure joy he takes in this game.
Well, joy obviously comes when we're successful at something. And Julius Randle has become consistently successful at NBA basketball. He's worked hard to make that perimeter game as dangerous as his dribble drive game. And that kind of balance leads to great success.
And the Knicks making a change here. Sexton's checked in.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Here's Fredrickson shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
3rd personal foul.
When you think about the All-Star game last year, Greg, some concern about the lack of competition. It worries me. Does it worry you?
Kevin, it's not ideal. I think it's worth asking what could give the players more incentive to win, whether that's money or something else we can think of.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for New York.
You know, I like that recognition. He knows he's in rhythm, knows this is the time to give his team some punch.
Outside for Sexton. Randall outside. Releases. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Randall's got 11 in the 2nd half.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
To the middle, here's Davidson, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And that one drops.
Well, that's Randall working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
Out left to the wing. Here's Davidson. Randall with some nice D. The Knicks shooting 32% in the 4th, perhaps looking a bit tired. DiVincenzo kicks to Randall. Stolen.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pelicans.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for T.
He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
Pass to Davidson. Good, he hits again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Over Hawkins. The shot by Sexton, no good. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Hawkins passes to Davidson. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Go ahead and go and get out of here. I'm tired. I got to work today, so I got to be in bed.